Everybody, just a quick video introducing the third module. As you can see from the page that you're on right now, in this module we will create a project plan and also a qualifications description section. And I wanted to go over some of the main elements and the main components of this module with you here in this video. So the readings for this module will be chapters 5 and 6 from writing proposals. And as you can see on this page, the learning outcomes from this module include understanding the rhetorical and structural requirements for the proposal plan, project plan, identifying some potential funding sources for your project, and then finally creating effective project plan and qualifications descriptions sections for your future application, for your future proposal. Let me tell you a little bit about the structure of the assignments in this module. As usual, we start with a series of low-stakes discussion posts in which I'm asking you to read and think about the chapters from the book. And then actually what you also will find is that you will complete a series of lower stakes kind of scaffolded writing assignments designed to gear you up towards the project plan assignment. So by the time we get to the project plan assignment, we'll pretty much have probably about 70 to 80% of the material needed for that assignment because you had completed these discussion posts and these exercises from the book. Towards the end of the module, I will ask you to also think about the project, the qualifications description section. And as I say later on in the module, not every funding agency and not every proposal project requires a formal qualifications description, but it's a very effective way, if they do require one, for you to really set yourself apart from the rest of the competition and to really build a relationship between yourself and the funding agency, whatever that may be. So for example, if you're writing a research proposal for the National Science Foundation or the National Institutes of Health, you will have to write something they call a biosketch. And what it is, it's basically you're making an argument in the biosketch that you have the qualifications necessary and the ethos and the experience necessary for successful completion of the project that you're trying to accomplish. So again, while your specific project in this case, this time around, may not require a formal qualifications description section, we'll practice writing one in this module anyway. Let me say a couple of things about finding funding sources for your project. You will see that one of the outcomes for this module is for you to begin looking and hopefully find some potential funding sources which you could use for this project, for your proposal. There are no formal assignments in this unit, in this module, that require you to report on your process of looking for such funding sources. However, I would strongly encourage you to begin looking and keep looking and find something that will work for you and your client. Here is how I would suggest doing this. Consult with your client. Your clients may have past funding agencies where they were successful, or they may have leads for ones that they know about but haven't really applied for yet, so they could give you some information about that. Second, get in touch with a UCF librarian, either face-to-face or via the chat function on the library website. It actually works really well. I've used it a bunch of times. There are actually people behind the chat, and they will help you identify some of the databases, some of the other sources that a library subscribes to and has, in order for you to begin looking for funding sources for your project. Thirdly, get in touch with somebody at the Office of Research and Commercialization. I'll give you a little hint. Josh, hope you don't mind. Josh Roney, who's in our class, works at ORC. He can be a good resource for you to find some leads in ORC for appropriate funding sources. However, I think for your projects, probably venues number 1 and number 2, your client and the library might be a more productive way of doing this. So as you complete all the other assignments in this module, keep thinking about keep looking for funding sources, keep taking notes, keep looking for what's out there so that you can share it with your client. Because in the fourth learning module, where we'll be pulling things together and creating the complete proposal document, proposal narrative, I will ask you to actually formally state who you're going to submit or you're considering submitting a proposal to. So now is the time to begin looking for the funding source. Okay, So this is module number 3 in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please let me know. And as always, I look forward to seeing your successes and your progress. Bye-bye.